This is part 3 of a custom DIY turbo build. As you can see, everything's in. The car runs okay on the OTS AMHD map. So this is the manifold, finally came in. This manifold was by Vader Solutions. As you can see, it's just built from stock manifolds. A very simple manifold. Has pretty nice, decent welds with good penetration. I'm not worried about any cracks. It's very nice built with stainless steel. And also came with the upgraded water pipe. I'm not looking to run high horsepower with the setup. I'm only looking around 600 wheel horsepower, which is pretty easily achievable. Okay, so I got it wrapped up. Put the new gaskets on. Now let's put it into the car. So there it is. Got it all in, just need to put the bolts on. Also, I'll show you guys a few pictures how I made this steel plate right here, and I ceramic coated it just to keep some heat out. Got all the studs in, all the bolts in. These two front ones were kind of difficult. This is kind of what I used to tighten them up real quick. Okay, now, so for the water pipe, what I'm simply gonna do is take a 6AN fitting, just cut it, clean it up real nice, and just weld it right here to the water pipe, just so we can get coolant to the turbo. All right, guys, so I got the oil drain and the oil feed set up. It looks like I shouldn't have any problems of the oil feeding down. It's not too angled. Got some more projects going on right here. Yes, sir. And then down here, got an oil feed running back to the turbo. And then we got a drainer here. Okay, let's get to the coolant. So I just finished up running my coolant lines. Here's the return. Just goes back to the back side of the engine and runs back up to the turbo. And here's the feed. Comes out through the water pipe into the 6AN and then back into the turbo up there. That's how it looks at the top. Feeds into here, drains out to here. I didn't have a straight AN line, so I just used a 90 banjo fitting right there, and it just goes back around. I don't think I should have issues draining the coolant. I think it should be fine. Okay, so this is where I'm at. I stayed up pretty late last night getting a few things done. Mostly I got the subframe in. Everything's all bolted up and ready. And on the turbo side, everything's tightened down. The coolant and the oil lines are all tight and ready to go. The only thing left to do is intercooler piping, down pipe, and dump tube for the wastegate. This is how it's sitting. Sits pretty nice. It's a little forward than I was expecting, but I don't think that's an issue. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna make the dump tube for the wastegate. And then once I make the dump tube, I'm gonna make the down pipe for the turbo. So what I'm thinking is it's gonna drop down and go down through that hole right there that I'm pointing at. I think that should be a safe area, and it should clear from my down pipe too. Okay, so this is what I did with my dump tube. I just tack welded it for now, but this is the best fitment that I came up with. Just had to crush it right here just so it fits up better. Yep, let's fit it up to the car. All right, all fitted up. As you can see, it just drops down, comes this way, and then it goes straight down that way. Second. That's how it looks. Now let's weld it up and wrap it. Got the wastegate in and bolted up. Not gonna lie, probably one of the hardest things so far to do was get this wastegate and a dump tube on there, but we're looking good. Now let's get to the downpipe. Okay, everything's all finished and put in place. I am gonna say this, I wasn't able to film the process of making the downpipe and putting the intercooler and everything back together, but I will just kind of walk through the process of it. So the downpipe was kind of tricky to make, but I got it to work. So it just goes down and it goes all the way down there. I don't know if you guys can see, hold on. Let me try to focus it. I made a wide pipe that goes into my dual stock exhaust, which goes into a 3-inch. And then a V-band, and then the V-band to the downpipe. Pretty hard to fit up, but that's it. Intercooler, for the turbo side, all I did was a 45, a straight right there, and then straight to the intercooler, and back out to here. Guys, motor blew up. I don't know. Blew up motor. All right, that was part 3 of the custom DIY turbo build. Soon I will make a few more videos on the port injection setup, the reflex module, and I also need an upgraded clutch. And then we can get a custom tune, and we can start making some power. Stay tuned.